Hi, this is Joel Dominguez from Dance with Feeling. If you are watching this video, it's because you are interested in musicality and timing for salsa. Now, before I start talking about salsa, musicality, and timing, let me ask you a question. Or actually, you ask yourself this. How come I'm not at the level of dancing that I want to be? When it comes to salsa dancing, we have to start thinking on timing, musicality, leading, following, turns, resistance, and on top of that we have to count. So just imagine that you have already too many things in your head, and the best way to start dancing is start dancing with the music. But to understand the music, we don't really need to start counting on every single time. So an example, you're going out there and dancing with your partner. Can you imagine yourself on the dance floor counting? And not only that, you get distracted because you already have so many instruments to start listening to. And then on top of that, you have to memorize the turns of you ladies. You have to start memorizing the styling or doing the hands movements. So sometimes it's too much. So the idea is to start listening to music, but without thinking. So the body is going to come as a natural movement, so you're going to start feeling more comfortable on the dance floor, and of course you will have more fun. So this is why we have to start understanding every single instrument that creates the salsa music in order to start feeling and start interpreting yourself. Okay, it's not hard, but you have to know what you have to listen to. So let me tell you what is going to save your dancing. It's musicality. Yes, definitely, musicality. You know, the thing is everybody's doing the same thing and everybody's counting 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 over and over till they put it in the head, but they never pay attention, or sometimes you don't pay attention to the music, to actually the instruments. Maybe let me ask you a question. Do you know every single instrument, the way that they sound? If you know, congratulations. But it's not only know how the instruments play. We have to also understand how we're going to start moving our body depending on the instrument that we are listening to, correct? So if you don't have an idea of how the instrument sounds, don't worry, we're going to get to that point. But the important part right now is that instead doing the same things, just counting, we limit ourselves. So what we want to do is start listen and educate a little more ourselves to understand more what we can do with our body depending on the instrument that we listen to. Okay? So to see different results, we have to start doing different things. One of the challenges that I had when I was starting dancing salsa, because I started just like you, I started from the beginning. I didn't know how to dance salsa, so I started training little by little, and then I educate myself, especially with instruments. Actually, I love the way that the conga sound. So imagine that you already dancing, but you only count 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So we're never gonna get different results. You're always gonna feel the same on the dance floor. So the reason is because we're doing exactly the same thing over and over. It doesn't matter that you learn hundreds of turns. It's about what do you do with these turns? How do you make it work and create dynamics to make it look totally different? So for example, a crossbody lead or any turn that you do in salsa, you can do it on so many ways that you're going to feel very comfortable. And every song is going to be a different way. So for example, you do a crossbody lead with one song or with one rhythm, it's going to feel totally different when you do it to a different song, to a different speed and different rhythm. And this is not because the counting, it's because we can express depending on the music, and we can interpret the instrument that takes over that song. So if you implement musicality in your dancing, believe me, you will have different results. This is what inspired me to create a very easy system to follow that we call Dance with Feeling. Yes, Dance with Feeling is a series of videos online that we divided on modules. Now you will come to this page. This is the first page. And if I scroll down little by little, you will see all the lessons that you will get. So this is